Did you know we welcome approximately 3.5 million visitors every month? With a population of just over 2 million, that means everyone. But since hospitality is in our blood, we miss entertaining, and we miss you. On the other hand, this historic downtime provides a rare opportunity to peek behind the curtain and really get to know the entertainers, personalities, and business people who make Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world. Join us for your virtual Vegas adventure, where we pull back the veil to show you the real Vegas.
I'm Robin Slonina, artist and owner of Skin City Body Painting.
And I'm Ross Gibson, acrobat and a lead performer in a major show on the Las Vegas Strip.
This is Vegas Unveiled.
Welcome to Las Vegas, everyone, and to Vegas Unveiled. I'm your host, Ross Gibson.
And I'm Amy Ling. Thank you so much for being here, you guys.
Yes, this is the show that gives you an intimate visit with the entertainers, performers, artists, and attraction operators who all go into making Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world.
Ross, I think it's time to meet tonight's guests.
Oh, I know it's time to meet tonight's guests. We are going to take you off the beaten path in some off-road vehicles to really explore the desert. Welcome back, everybody. So when people think of Las Vegas, most of the time they think of just the Strip and the city. Well, our next guests take things to the opposite extreme.
Jake Benz and Ani Kataroyan operate the We Experience, an off-road adventure that takes you out in the middle of the desert, up a mountain, and to a secluded lake.
And they also offer a pirate adventure for younger children, so it's an activity that the whole family can enjoy.
Jake and Ani pulled off the trail long enough to give us all of the details in their one-of-a-kind desert excursion.
Hey guys, thanks for having us today. I'm Jake.
And my name is Annie.
And we are We Experience. All right, so the We Experience, it is a one-of-a-kind desert experience where we take you out in UTVs to go and explore places that you can't really reach with a truck or a car, or sometimes even a Jeep can't go where we go. It's pretty cool. So a UTV, it's a side-by-side, so it's similar to a four-wheeler and a golf cart if they had a baby, and then you inject that baby with about 1,000 pounds of power. Oh, it's awesome. It's comfy, it's fast if you want to go fast. What do you think?
Yep, it's very fast. So we go off 4,000 feet up on a mountain, and then we go down to explore an old abandoned mine, and we go down to Lake Mojave. So we're in the middle of the desert, and all of a sudden, poof, we see this huge lake, which is transparent. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. So we explore mines, mountains. We go in the Baja area, and we go to the lake.
All right, so we have three main packages. Our first package is our Royale Experience. That is the full day, top of the line VIP package. And that one, we start early in the morning. We pick you up wherever you are, whether you're at a hotel. If you just arrived at the airplane and you can't check into your hotel until 3, we got something for you to do. It's pretty awesome. So like I said, we pick you up, we bring you out to our land. On our way, we pass over the Hoover Dam. We go through some beautiful scenery that you don't really get a chance to see every day. And we fill out the waivers and all the paperwork in the vehicles. So by the time we get to our land here, you are in UTVs in your helmets and goggles, and we're driving. There's no sitting around waiting for anyone. That is a full day experience. We go up into the mountains so you can see all of the scenery where we're about to go to. Then we go down to an old abandoned mine, like Andy said. We go down to the lake where we actually provide lunch on the beach. So you can kick back, enjoy some food, you can swim. Then afterwards, we go across the mountain range at over 4,000 feet up in the air. And you can see from Mount Charleston, an hour on the other side of Las Vegas, all the way to the mountains on the other side of Needles, California. That package includes GoPro videos and photos, all free of charge.
So the second package we have is the full house. So the full house is only 3 hours of drive time, but you have enough to explore, again, the mountaintop. You can go to the old abandoned mine, and you can go to the lake also. Of course, you don't have the lunch on the beach because it's a shorter tour, but you'll have water during the whole day. We don't want you to have a heat stroke or a headache at the end of the day. So we provide you with a lot of water, and it's a nice 3-hour drive time. So, and then you can even swim in the lake if you want for an hour.
And that one also includes photos for free, but no GoPro videos.
So we have a smaller package also. It's our
exploratory tour.
So if you want to go to the Grand Canyon, which is really close to us, it's only in 1 hour of drive time. So I call it our teaser because you go up the mountain, but you don't get to go down to the lake. But you can feel a bit, what is it to drive a UTV? Would you really like to drive it for a whole day? And then the rest of your day, you can go and visit the Grand Canyon and
the Hoover Dam, everything around this area. There's so much to do besides coming out and playing in the dirt with us.
Usually people that take that 1 hour, they say, oh, we're coming back for sure to do the whole day or the 3 hour. Because they got teased, but they're like, oh, I want more now.
All right, so we have a pirate-themed treasure hunt. It's pretty cool. It's for families. And what we do is we have this whole pirate-themed designed trip. So it's kid-friendly. We go out and we have little bottles, like custom-made bottles with little keys hidden in them throughout our tours so that kids can go find them at all the different stops. When we get down to the lake, we can actually go and grab these little treasure chests that these keys open up to. In each treasure chest is a little puzzle or a challenge that the kids have to figure out and do. And then once they do that, then they get access to the key, or they get access to a letter, and all these letters from the different puzzles create a secret word that you have to input into a Da Vinci Codex. In that Da Vinci Codex is a GPS map of our property, and it shows where our treasure is hidden, so you get to go and dig for buried treasure as well.
And there's like a big X on the floor so they can see, and then they start digging and they have a little gift in it. Usually it's like a gift certificate for
like Dairy Queen, or
it depends on how old they are.
Yeah.
And how old they are also, sometimes we disguise as pirates. So we really put the emphasis on it's a pirate treasure and you have to help us.
It's just something unique that we get to do in the middle of the desert that no one else really gets to do.
Parents have to help kids because some of the clues are very hard to find for little ones. Yeah, we did it a bit hard. So they have to help out the kids. But while they're eating, the parents can have a couple of minutes to eat and enjoy the scenery, where the kids, they try to figure everything out.
We wanted to make sure that it was a full family event.
Yeah.
All right, so the awesome part about We Experience is we only do private tours. So that means we take one group a day, no matter what. It's not like we're rushing you because we have another group that's waiting for you to be done. That doesn't happen with us. We take one group a day so that we can give you the best experience possible every time.
So if you want to go fast, we'll go fast. And if you want to go slow and enjoy the scenery,
there's no rush.
Yeah.
I'm going to defer to my wife on this one because I'm terrible with dates, so I have no idea.
We started the We Experience 3 years ago in 2017. And so we arrived here, and at the beginning, I'm not going to say that, sorry.
Well, for us, before we actually moved to Vegas, I'm originally from Minnesota, and my wife is from Montreal, Canada. And we picked Las Vegas because before we started here, we would come here probably like almost once a month, and we would go out exploring in UTVs, and we just fell in love with the desert. And we wanted to be able to create an experience that everyone could enjoy that was unique to their personal trip, so that we could help them create memories that would be unforgettable and would last them a lifetime. That's why we give photos and GoPro videos free of charge on the different packages.
Oh no, that's the one thing that we were very determined on, is keeping the speeds as they were out from the manufacturer. So we only have small groups. That helps us look at people and be sure to help them. If they want to go faster, help them drive. So a lot of people, they told us, because you should limit the speed that you want to go. Those machines go really, really fast. So, but we have like people that come 6 times a year. They would be bored after 6 times going 25 miles an hour. So we really wanted the full experience with those machines that are capable of going so fast, and you feel so comfortable driving them. So we limited the number of people so we can go as fast as we wanted.
as fast as people are comfortable with.
There we go.
So we're about an hour and a half away from the Strip. We picked this because we are actually the only tour company that is allowed to access the areas where we go. So odds are you're not going to see anyone else out here. It's not like there's not going to be other UTVs or other tour companies. Our views are unique to us and us alone. So yes, it is a little bit of a drive, but we promise you it is absolutely worth it.
And the lake is worth it too. The lake is gorgeous.
We have cows, free-range cows. And we actually just went on tour the other day, and the ranchers were out, the real-life cowboys were out wrangling them. So we actually got to stop our UTVs and sit and watch them try and wrangle these cows. It was so cool. We also have donkeys. We've seen some mule deer. I've seen bighorn sheep out here. Tons of lizards and rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
We have javelinas too, but I haven't seen any yet. I've just seen the tracks of them, so. A javelina, it's kind of like a wild boar, like a wild pig, but I think it's a little bit smaller. Our UTVs are Can-Am 1000cc two-seaters. They all have super beefy suspension, which helps make your ride nice and comfortable. They're all sitting on 28-inch tires, which make the ride smooth. The tires are really durable. They're all 8-ply tires, so if you're running over rocks and stuff, you gotta be a little cautious. But I mean, it's not like you got to go 2 miles an hour to make sure that you don't break the tires. The seats, they're all laid back, so you almost feel like you're in a sports car, but you're playing around in the middle of the desert where sports cars can't go. It's pretty cool. They got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and it's comfy. They're quiet. Well, a couple of them are quiet. One of them or two of them are beefy, and they just sound like absolute monsters that make you just want to race through the desert, you know?
Well, they are 1000 cc's, so.
They boogie. We usually stop people at about 60 miles an hour just because if you're not used to driving them a lot, it gets a little sketchy. They start to drift sideways instead of going straight. They start to float a bit, so we try not to let people get too dangerous because we're about having fun, not risking lives.
Hey guys, thank you for having us today. It was a pleasure. My name is Annie Kataroyan, and
I'm Jake Benz, and we experience. Our website is www.ouiexperience.com.
Thank you so much, Jake and Ani. Wow. Now that looks like fun. Imagine leaving the known world behind for a full day and not seeing anyone or anything else apart from burros, cattle, and the bighorn sheep.
It sounds like my dream. That secluded lake looks amazing.
And I also like that all their party bookings are private, so there is really no need to worry about anyone else or any strangers encroaching on your activity.
The We Experience, I had to. The We Experience is one of the many activities available outside of the city. So on a future episode, we will be showing you some of the extended footage of the, one more time, Whee! Adventure with Jake and Ani.
But Amy, it's time for us to pull off road for a few minutes because it's time for, you know it, Las Vegas trivia.